Good evening. Welcome to the final round of the BBC Two film competition, the one that will decide the overall winner of a contest. Anyone could enter, so long as his film was, or his or her film, was made for love and not profit. First of the five to go before our jury is Sheila, who used to be a school teacher, but who 7 years ago taught herself to be an animator, and now does it full-time, working from the dining room of her own home in South Shields. Her entry, a simple piece of animation done in what she calls a smudge and click technique, is called Face to Face, a title that explains itself. So that's our first one, Peter Yates, a cartoon, really the 7 Ages of Man.
I like it very much. I like it because it's simple. And I think that it shows something which I think is very important, which is that however we develop our machinery and our abilities to make films, it's really the artist, the person who makes the film. It's his or her original ideas, the person who is working that machinery. Never mind how sophisticated it is, or in this case, how simple it is, makes it still possible to make a very interesting film.
Michael Winner, a self-taught animator from South Shields, has come up with what I thought was a smashing little cartoon. What did you think?
I viewed it very favourably indeed. I liked it. I like to think of this lady doing this at home. They're very inventive in South Shields. I didn't know they did this up there. But no, I think it was charmingly drawn. I think that the effect of the aging was well done. The animation, she described some sort of smudge technique, but seemed to work very well. And the simple idea was carried through. I think the use of sound effects was well done.
Penelope Gilliam, what did you think of Face to Face?
Very, very fine indeed. And I must stick up for South Shields, please.
Well, you know South Shields?
Yes,
Penelope?
of course I do.
Were you doing this in South Shields when you were there?
The red-headed child. And then it turns into everything, doesn't it? Into Dostoevsky, into Munch. And there we are with the skeleton, and the heartbeat is there, with the ticking clock. And time moves on. It's done so swiftly and deftly. I admire it very, very much indeed.
I think Sheila described as a smudge and click technique. The smudge, I take it, is the pastel medium. Click is what? Camera or?
I assume so. I hope
Yes.
so. I mean,
Yes.
unless locking the door is probably the click, a wise thing to do when you're doing that. Because imagine with kids, if there are kids around the house, it must be impossible with this thing, this artwork. I don't know how long it took to do, but it's beautifully done. I mean, they've said everything, really. There's little I can add. I think I only missed the worms nibbling at the end, but that's my own morbid fascination with things like that.
Have you ever worked in pastel like that yourself?
No, everything I do is much cruder than that. I mean, I tend to cut out things. I think it's great. I mean, doing what she's done, you can do it. It's the lovely thing about animation. You can do it completely on your own. You don't need lighting, cameraman, crew, all these people that you've got to deal with when you're making regular films. You can sit there. You can have an idea, and you can carry it through. It's the closest thing to being God, I think, is on this earth. And it's, I think, it's superbly done. I mean, it's the intelligence of choosing something simply and then rendering it very, very beautifully. And that's what she's done. I can't really fault it except for the worms.
Richard Williams, Sheila Graber's film called Face to Face. She used a technique I think she describes as smudge and click. What's that? Pastel, I assume.
Yes, she draws and then she takes a picture. With her pastel, she smudges it and takes another picture. And
I like that.
Me too. I think it's terrific. And now there, if she was an amateur, it looks like a professional film to me. She's really using. She's terrific. I mean,
She's self-taught and works from home, but she's done so well she now makes a living by it, as I understand it.
More power to. Well, she should. I mean, she. It's simple. It's clear. The soundtrack is very intelligent. She's got an idea, and she carries it right through in her own way. She uses it as expression, which is. It's Norman McLaren and some people at the film board did films like that, and I actually prefer this one. I mean, she's really. It's very good. I'm nothing but good. Keep going.